Hello everyone and welcome to RUC Military Collectibles. So we're outside again, we're taking our chances with the weather, but we're covering this, and this is the long anticipated and highly requested female uniform of the Royal Ulster Constabulary, or the RUC. Interesting history about the female involvement in the RUC, or the female recruits into the RUC. They took on initially, I think it was 6 in November 1943, females to join the RUC, and they were the first females in a lot of police forces. Even I don't believe in the Republic at that stage there was females in the Garda Síochána. But so a bit of a trailblazing time frame when it comes to having females involved in the policing. Initially they were taken on for admin roles, dealing with rape victims, domestic violence, things like that, because it was thought that the female touch, shall we say, would be better for those type of victims. Child abuse victims as well was one that these people were involved in, or the ladies were involved in investigating. Interestingly enough, about the female officers, they weren't actually armed up until 1994. Before that, whenever they left the barracks going out on investigations or anything like that, they were armed by, or they weren't armed, but they had male members that were armed acting as their bodyguards or their chaperones and things like that. So the uniform itself is quite a nice uniform. You have what's known as the bird's nest type style hat. It does have this apron, shall we say, around the back of it. It can be folded down. I've never seen them fold it down. I think it's just an ornamental type thing. But there's little fastened buttons here that you can keep it fastened onto the sides. Fairly nice little cap. The shirt itself is a white shirt, black tie, and the standard colour tunic and dress or skirt of the RUC at the time. There's 4 buttons down along the front of it. It's quite plain, the actual tunic itself. There's no scallops on the collars or on the cuffs like you see on the male ones. There's 2 buttons on the sides, 2 side pockets. Now there are some bits missing to this uniform. There's the ever elusive handbag. They were actually issued a handbag. I don't have the handbag. I don't have the numbers on the collar or on the epaulets, and I don't have the chain with the whistle running down to the pocket at this side. But that is the standard uniform. If I just flip the uniform around to the back, you'll see a half belt with a single button on the back of it. And the skirt is just a standard skirt, female skirt, worn about knee length. On the right hand pocket there is a baton pocket, and on the left is just a change pocket with 2 button pockets on the back. So quite simple. It's a nice item to have in my collection. In relation to the RUC, the female officers did take a big part in the troubles in Northern Ireland. Unfortunately there was a number of them killed. I don't actually have statistics or numbers of how many female officers compared to male officers there were in the RUC. I'm still doing a bit of research on it. But as I said, unfortunately, some members of the RUC were killed during the time of the Troubles. Female officers were killed during the time of the Troubles. So if you like what we provide here at RUC Military Collectibles, please like, please subscribe, but please tune in for the next video. If you want to get in contact with the channel, the email for the channel will always be at the top of the video description. Thank you.